Abby Marriott. Today I want to talk to you guys about groups and how they're formed in our everyday lives. Every time we're around other people, groups are formed whether we realize it or not. There are many different types of groups, and we're each a part of them. In each group, we all play different roles. Movies are a great way to pick apart the groups and see how they're formed because you're looking at it from an outside perspective. I've always liked the movie The Breakfast Club, but until recently I did not notice the special qualities that each character has and the relationships with one another that they carry. Their group fits into the category of forming, storming, norming, and performing. That's what I want to talk to you about today mostly. The group in the movie The Breakfast Club is formed because they're all placed in Saturday detention for very different reasons. The teenagers that found themselves there in this predicament are all very different people as well. There's the kook, the jock, the criminal, the brain, and the princess. There are 4 stages that the group goes through, and those are forming, storming, norming, and performing. And the stages, in the storming stages, both primary and secondary tension is shown. The primary tension is shown when Claire, which is the princess, states that she doesn't belong here. Another point is shown when Brian, who's the brain of the group, gives his seat up to Bender, who's the criminal. And secondary tension is shown when Bender makes a very rude sexual comments to Claire. The very heated shouting matches between Bender and Andrew, who's the jock, and when Allison, who is the kook, makes a very strange outburst when Claire talks about her parents. The next stage is the norms of the group. First, Mr. Vernon, who's the teacher, tries to set norms for the group and the kids by saying that they can't talk, they can't move, and there's to be no monkey business going on while they're in Saturday detention. The norms were not accepted by the group, therefore they were broken. The norms made by the group, however, stuck with them. These norms included yelling, questioning, disrespect towards authority, and self-disclosure. Bender was the initiator of most of these, which puts him in the leadership position of the group. The final step is performing. The group manages to waste 8 hours in the school with minimum boredom. The group portrays many signs of an encounter group by learning about themselves and one another at the same time. The bond that they bond by doing many rebellious things, such as roaming the halls and smoking pot in the library. And eventually, in the end, they complete the essay that they were assigned by asking Brian to write it himself. The group was placed together by pure accident, and these 5 people would have never came together if it wasn't for Saturday detention. They would have never thought that they would leave this place as friends when they were first put in that room, nor did they realize that they were forming a group that would last. I think that this movie is a perfect example of how groups are formed in society. If you don't already, I encourage you all to pay attention and clue into those little things in movies, or even when you're around people, and pick out which roles you play in the group. Thank you.